So accountants are taught about quite an important concept early on in their careers and in their training, and it's the concept of materiality. What materiality is about perfection and understanding what level of perfection is actually needed, and when good enough is good enough. And the reason I want to talk about it is because it doesn't just apply to accountants. I see it all the time in business and people where who really need to think about this concept. And the whole idea of the materiality concept is just what level of accuracy is actually suitable for your business. And this is so important because quite often your brain only has a certain amount of processing power, and the idea is if you end up just focusing on the granular detail in terms of the numbers or other decisions that you're making, quite often you miss the bigger picture, and it's the bigger picture where the danger lies or the opportunities lie. So the idea of materiality is like when something isn't quite right, it's about asking the question and making the statement, well, I understand it's not quite right, but is this going to make a big difference or a genuine difference to the overall strategy we're adopting here? Is it something we have to deal with, or is it something we just have to be okay with? And that's what materiality actually means. What I'd say is if there's things happening in your business that you're not 100% comfortable with, but you know they're actually okay, then what I'd say is ask the question, do we need to deal with that? If there are certain numbers in your business where you're trying to get access to them and they're not 100% accurate, but they're close enough, ask the question, does it make sense to invest like another 50% of the time to get 1% of the result? So this is where materiality stems from. It can also link to the Pareto principle, where essentially the last 20% of your reward comes from 80% of your work. So it's kind of linked to that, and someone once told me, don't miss out on the opportunity to be great because you're trying to be perfect. So not really a tax related video today, a bit random, but actually it is related to accounting and business in general, and it's just about understanding when good enough is good enough. So I'll see you at the next video.